I'm very happy today and privileged to give an academic report which includes partly the 2024 report for KCSE and the 2025 strategic plan or strategic action plan for our academics. I'll start with the KCSE 2024 analysis. Last year, and I hope we get the attention. I'm asking for attention from the students especially, because you are the ones who are going to sit for the next exam. So I'm asking you to give me the audience, and parents, please also listen. Last year we had 135 candidates. Our mean score improved from 3.489 in 2023 to a mean score of 4.68 in 2024. In 2023 we had a D, but last year we improved to a C minus. And for that reason, we were the second most improved school in Matungu sub-county. Can you clap for that? Among the Muslim-sponsored schools across the region, that is in Matungu, Kakamega County, Busia, part of Kisumu, Eldoret, our school was the most improved school in the schools sponsored by Muslim organizations. Out of the 135 candidates, as we have already heard from the news anchors, we were able to take 16 students to university direct, and that one is a history broken. Apart from that, we had 50 students who scored grade C minus and C plain, and this one means these students directly qualify to do a diploma course at TVET institutions. These diploma courses, at the moment as we are speaking, the government has spent so much for these courses because they are very marketable and career benefiting. We registered grade 0. We registered 0 grade E. There's no student who scored a grade E last year. Only 4 students scored grade D minus. Only 4. Accountable 4. Our top 3 subjects were as follows. The third best subject, and I request the teacher to step forward so that the parents can know you, Madam Doreen. The third best subject was French. French had a C plain. Can you clap for our students? Madam Tembea aste wajua unafunza Kifaransa. Huyu madam anafunza French Kifaransa. And last year she produced a C plain in grade. This is one of our booster subjects. Mtoto akirudi nyumbani akuambia anafanya French badala ya Arabic, usishtuke mama. Kubalia tu. Utakuwa umechagua. The second best subject was physics. I'm going to ask teacher Taylor to step forward, please. Physics was ranked number 2 in the whole of Matungu sub-county. In the whole of Matungu sub-county, Makunda Muslim was the second best school in physics. Are you getting what I'm saying, students? Not in Makunda, in Matungu sub-county. We produced the second best physics teacher and the physics mean score. So if your son or daughter is doing physics, he is in the right hands and in the right place. Then the best subject overall was none other than agriculture, which garnered a mean score of 9.3, which is a B plain, and also the second best subject in Matungu sub-county was from Makunda Muslim, agriculture. This was handled by a gentleman called Mr. Wesonga. Wesonga, please step inside majestically. Walk like a B plus. Walk like a future A minus mean score. That is the teacher of agriculture in this school. You can see the way he's walking. He has produced, just to give you a glimpse of the performance, out of all the 38 students who did agriculture, all of them scored C plus and above. All of them scored C plus and above. There's no student who got below a C plus in agriculture. So parents, believe in yourselves. you are in the right place. Makunda is a place to be. Are you proud of this school? I'm talking to fathers and dads. Are you proud of this school? Thank you, sir. We are working around the clock to improve in our weak areas. And these weak areas are mathematics, chemistry, and biology. These results are not just numbers. They represent work, sacrifice, dedication from this team here. A dedicated team of hardworking teachers. Saturdays at night. When you come here, you'll find us. We do it free of charge. Don't worry about remedial. We do it free of charge. On 2025 targets, our target for 2025, our target stands at 5.25, which is a C minus minimum for this year. We have a candidate of 120 students. And from this group of students, last year, Makunda Muslim was ranked position 11 in Matungu sub-county out of 41 schools. But this year, we want to go top 8. Form 4s. Where are Form 4s? Raise up your hand. Candidates 2025. We are targeting to, where are the girls? Yeah. We are going for top 8 in Matungu sub-county. And top 8 means we have to score 5.25 and above. And we have agreed that we are a record-breaking class. We have agreed that we are a record-breaking class of 2025. We are also looking to taking to university not less than 30 students plus. That's another target. And we are also wishing that the students who will score C minus and above will rise to 70 plus students. We are working on ways to improve in these weak areas, especially in mathematics and sciences. Some of the strategies the students have shared with you, if you have talked to them one-on-one. Some of the milestones and achievements we are able to achieve for the last 2 or 3 years, especially last year, we were able to organize academic clinics. We invited parents in Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3. We have organized mentorship programs where we have attached students to teachers who are their parents in school. We have also occupied students during holidays and weekend classes so that we can expand the learning time. Our alumni, as one of the major milestones, our alumni, our former students, many of them are graduates of Uma University. For the last 5 years, those ones who have been able to go to Uma University have graduated in different fields, but I want to point out majorly, most of them have done so well in education as a course, and they have gone to do Arabic and IRE. Wengi wamekuwa walimu wa Arabic na IRE, wanafunzi ambao wametoka hapa. Now when we talk to them, most of them are already employed and giving information to other students in other schools. What we are saying is that today we are proud because Makunda is producing people. Makunda is producing what students? People. So you should be proud of yourself that you are at the right place and will be a person when you leave this school. Just to mention but a few, some of the strategies in our action plan for 2025 include, number 1, we have the normal remedial lessons where we invest all our time to cover syllabus or to reteach areas that are a problem to students. Number 2, we have also collaborated as teachers. We have what is called team teaching. Walimu wanafunza wengi kwa pamoja. So mwalimu mmoja pekee anafunza, expecting better results in those areas, especially in our maths and sciences. We have increased parental involvement. Parents will agree with us that tumewalika mikutano ya kuongea na wanafunzi na walimu kuhusu performance yao. We have also divided our students to ability-based groups where we teach them according to their ability and we handle them according to their ability. As I've already mentioned, we have also increased the expanding hours. Our students are in school between Monday and Monday, especially for candidates. Despite the fact that we are a day school and mixed boarding, we expand our time to occupy them from Monday to Monday. Some of the challenges, which some of them have already been mentioned by the journalists. Number one, the major one, is absenteeism. Absenteeism is a major challenge, especially in the current Form 2 class. So if you are a parent in Form 2, please make sure that your student is a consistent present student in school. We do not have a laboratory. We do not have a science laboratory, and it's a difficult issue when it comes to learning of practical lessons. We have limited exposure to ICT tools. We need computers also in preparation of CBE. Then the last challenge is in candidates. Our candidates always disappear, some of them. Last year we had around 5. When they just registered, they disappeared. Sijui kama wazazi wananielewa. Wakati tunafanya registration ya mtihani wa Form 4, kuna wanafunzi ambao wanaregister, akishasikia ameregister mtihani, anaenda MIA, missing in action, hapatikani kabisa. Ukimpata unampata kwa pikipiki, anaendesha pikipiki. Na akirudi shule anarudi one day to rehearsal. Amemiss shule kwa term 2 yote, hajakuwa shule, third term yote, anakuja one day to rehearsal na anafanya mtihani. But because God loves us, we still avoided an E. Those ones were supposed to score an E, but they escaped. On the way forward, we are working on early syllabus coverage. All teachers, departments, heads, and subject panels have agreed to finish the syllabus by end of term 2. Even some have already done it. We are encouraging parents to be actively involved in WhatsApp groups. Please make sure that when you leave here, you know your class teacher so that you can be added in the WhatsApp groups. That's where we communicate the first information from your students. We are also working on ways through the principal and the BOM and stakeholders to get more computers to enable learning to take place. On curbing absenteeism, mwanafunzi wako alikuwa absent kwa siku ya kwanza, class teacher atadili na yeye. Kwa siku ya pili, deputy atadili na yeye. Siku ya tatu, principal ana take over. Principal akitake over, siku ya tatu ijapatikana shule, dawati yako na kiti inachukuliwa. Your chair and seat is taken. So when you come back from school after 1 week or from your holiday, you find your chair and the seat is not there. It means you have to start the process of admission afresh. So those absentees, you start an admission process afresh with your parents for you to get a desk. Are you getting me? I hope you have all heard that. Then parents, because of time, I also want to teach you something for just 2 or 3 minutes. I'm a very fast teacher. And this one is about CBE, competency-based education. Ambao mlikuwa mnaita CBC. So CBC saizi ni CBE. Most of you are parents, your students will be coming here next year. Makunda Muslim is also part of CBE, the new curriculum that is starting next year. Inaitwa competency-based education. Makunda will be called Makunda Muslim Senior School. Makunda Muslim Senior School. And Makunda Muslim Senior School is a hybrid school. Why are we calling it a hybrid school? It's a hybrid school because number one, it will be hosting the scholars. Number two, it will be hosting boarders. Wazazi mnanielewa? Tutaseti mtihani hapa. Number two, this school is a triple pathway school. Students, what does triple mean? Hey, students, mnajiembarrass mbele wazazi. What does triple mean? 3. We are a triple pathway school. We shall offer the 3 pathways. Number 1, STEM. Number 2, social sciences. And number 3, sports and arts. And in this category, because nyinyi wazazi next year najua mtapeleka watoto kwa shule zingine na hapa, lakini tunawakaribisha hapa kwa sababu in Matungu, if I'm not wrong, and on behalf of the principal, we are very few schools that are classified as triple pathway schools. We shall offer 3 pathways. Most schools will be offering only 2. na mjitayarishe kwa sababu compulsory subjects, and this student is not for you because it's for your brothers who are coming behind you and for parents for your children who are at home. Watakuwa wanafanya the following subjects as compulsory. Number one will be English, Kiswahili, PE ya tunaita physical education. Watakuwa wanafanya community service learning, CSL, and then all these ones will be taught through ICT. Tutakuwa nafunza kupitia kompyuta, na kabla ipitishwe hesabu haiko among them, but serikali imesema hesabu ni lazima ifunzwe compulsory subject. We shall also have general mathematics as one of the compulsory subjects. And this community service learning, I'm told, is a unique subject because saizi mwalimu akuwa darasani akifunza na bahati mbaya angushe shilingi 1,000, mwanafunzi atakanyaga mguu pole pole, afunike hiyo pesa, mwalimu amalize lesson na avute hiyo kwa mfuko. Hii generation ya saizi ya 844. I'm told, mimi sijaanza kufunza watu wa CBE, but I'm told the ones who are coming, nyinyi wazazi mnajua, hao wako pale nyuma, na I'm told they are being taught community service learning and good behavior. Akiokota pesa anapeleka kwa mama ama kwa baba, anasema nimeokota pesa kwa nyu. Ni ukweli? Sio ukweli? That's what you are going to teach them. And they have common sense. They are supposed to clean the environment, plant trees to avoid dirt and the pollution. Is that true? Do they clean without being told? The ones who are in CBE. Naongea nauliza kina mama ndio wanajua. Oh, that's good. These ones we have to tell them to clean. And again, you have to stand there for them to clean. Just to finish very quickly, our school will also offer the following, apart from the compulsory subjects, under STEM. STEM is for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Mwanafunzi ambaye anataka kuwa engineer, daktari, hiyo ndio area yao. So they will do STEM. STEM will include mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry. And then we shall also have applied sciences. In this school, we shall offer the following two applied sciences. We shall offer home science and agriculture as applied sciences. And home science is a rare subject. Apart from the STEM, we come to social sciences where we have the normal humanities. We shall offer CRE, IRE, history, geography, business studies, French, and Arabic. Then the last pathway we shall offer is arts and sports. We shall offer fine arts. We have a special teacher of fine arts in this school. Our beloved deputy principal is called Mr. Wambani. Sijui kama mnamjua. Mmemwona? Mr. Wambani wanaomba kuone mara pili. You are the only teacher who teaches fine art the whole of Matungu sub-county. Please, I beg. Mpige tu makofi. He is the only teacher who is handling fine art the whole of Matungu sub-county. So if you want your child to come and do sculptures, drawings, if your child is talented in drawing and sculptures, this is the best destination in Matungu sub-county. Remember that when they'll come next year, wazazi, watafanya hizo compulsory niliwaambia, alafu watakuwa wanachukua tatu, 3 from each category. Kama ni science atachukua 3, kama ni humanities atachukua 3, na anaongeza art, anaweza chukua 2 akaongeza art. They'll be doing around 8 or 7 subjects, 8 or 9 subjects. I have finished my lesson. Please clap for me. In conclusion, let me conclude by saying the following, that Makuna Muslim is no longer a struggling rural school. Ile shule ya mashambani ya miwa, Makunda. Kitamu wanapenda kusema Makunda. When people say Makunda, me, I'm not always happy because I prefer Makunda. The name is Makunda Muslim Senior School, not Makunda. Makunda is the name of the village. So we are no longer a rural struggling school near the nucleus. We are a rising academic center of excellence. Do you believe in that? The parents believe in it, but the students, they don't believe it. If you look at their body language, some of them are nearly sleeping. Students, are we together? Thank you. To our parents, I want to thank you for trusting us with your students because you believe in us. Just by bringing your child in this school, it means you trust us and you believe in us, isn't it? Clap for yourselves. For my fellow teachers, you are the best team to work with. You are the Barcelona of Makunda. I'm always very happy to work with you, and I'm privileged to be a member of this staff. To our learners, your efforts matter. Work hard. You are at the right place. To our principal and our board of management, you are the best leadership. You give us the oil and the engine to move. I wish you all the best. May God bless you.